Welcome to another episode of Matters Arising, where we bring you stories that resonate with the challenges of everyday life. In today's episode, The Strain of Financial Hardship, we bring you the story of a 300-level university student. Let's call her Ayo, to protect her identity. Ayo was faced with financial hardship that threatened her dreams and aspirations. As you listen, consider how you might navigate such a situation and share your thoughts and advice in the comments. Ayo was a bright and ambitious student, full of hope and determination as she pursued her degree in business administration. She had always believed that education was her ticket to a better life, a way to lift herself and her family out of poverty. But as she entered her third year of university, the weight of financial hardship began to bear on her. Ayo's family, like many others, was struggling to make ends meet. Her parents had always done their best to support her education, but their resources were limited. When Ayo received a call from her mother explaining that they wouldn't be able to send her any money this month, Ayo felt her heart sink. The rent was due, textbooks needed to be purchased, and most importantly, tuition fees were looming. How was she going to manage? Desperate for a solution, Ayo confided in a close friend about her financial struggles. Her friend, sympathetic to Ayo's plight, mentioned something that Ayo had never seriously considered before: the hookup business. It was an easy way to make money quickly, her friend said, and many girls were doing it to pay their bills. Ayo was shocked at first, but as the days went by and her financial situation grew more dire, the idea began to take root in her mind. Ayo found herself at a crossroads. On one hand, she had always prided herself on her integrity, her belief in hard work and perseverance. But on the other hand, she was watching her dreams slip away. The thought of dropping out of school was unbearable, but so was the idea of compromising her values. She was torn between two equally difficult paths, and no matter which way she turned, she couldn't see a clear solution. As Ayo sat in her room, her mind drifted back to all the sacrifices her family had made to get her this far. The late nights she had spent studying, the dreams she had nurtured for so long, they all seemed to be slipping through her fingers. Could she throw it all away? But could she go through with something that went against everything she believed in? Her friend's words echoed in her mind. You need to decide soon, Ayo. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to catch up on your fees. Time was running out, and Ayo knew she couldn't put off the decision much longer. The pressure was overwhelming, and she felt like she was drowning in a sea of impossible choices. Ayo stood in front of the mirror, searching her reflection for answers. She knew that whatever choice she made would change the course of her life forever. Would she hold on to her principles and continue to struggle, risking her education? Or would she take the plunge into a world she knew could offer financial relief, but at a cost she wasn't sure she could bear? Just as Ayo was deep in thought, an email notification popped up on her phone. It was a reminder from the university. Tuition fees were due in 2 weeks. The message sent a chill down her spine. She was out of time. A decision had to be made. With her heart pounding, Ayo made a decision. She knew it wouldn't be easy, and she wasn't sure if it was the right one, but she couldn't let fear dictate her future. She would find a way to stay in school, but she would do it on her terms. Whether that meant working multiple jobs, seeking out new scholarships, or even taking a break from school to save up, she would find a way. Ayo decided that she wouldn't let desperation push her into something she would regret for the rest of her life. As Ayo stepped out of her dorm room, she felt a renewed sense of determination. The road ahead would be tough, but she knew she could face it. After all, she had come this far, and she wasn't about to give up now. She would find a way to keep her dreams alive no matter what it took. Financial hardship can push us to the brink, forcing us to make choices we never imagined. Ayo's story is just one example of the difficult decisions many students face when their education is at stake. Have you ever been in a similar situation? How did you manage to overcome it? We'd love to hear your thoughts, advice, and stories in the comments below. Your words might just help someone else facing the same struggle. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Matters Arising. If you found this story insightful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Remember, no matter how tough things get, there's always a way forward. Stay strong and stay determined. This is KCP3 Global. Thanks for watching.